What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Dancing in My Living Room. Like I mentioned before, I wanted to show you guys that it's okay to practice in your home with your parents' permission, of course. But a lot of people have felt cooped up and unable to express themselves, unable to practice, unable to improve. But I want to show you guys that it is possible with small amounts of space. So with that said, last week we were practicing the basic squat kicks. And today I'm gonna show you guys a different variation of that. And this is something that when we were younger, again, we knew it as Russian kicks. And as we learned more, as we did more research, we learned that this is a dance that actually came from the Ukraine, all right? So today we're gonna learn a variation of it. This is a very simple one and also a very popular one that has been done since the 70s, 80s, into the 90s. And honestly, I actually don't see a lot of people do it today, so maybe you guys could start incorporating it into your dance. Before we start this tutorial, make sure you guys press the like button, and if you want to become a supporter, you could hop into my Patreon in the link below, where you could become a monthly supporter. You could join my weekly breaking classes or my monthly master classes. All right, without further ado, let's get started. All right, you guys, so for this tutorial, you need about a leg's length of space. And you also want to be able to rest your hands behind you like this, right? So if I was this way, it might not be the greatest because I might bump into this, okay? So again, make sure you're in a space where you're not going to bump your head on something, okay? So you're here, your legs are out, and we want to go into our squatting position, right? As I mentioned in the previous video, you do not want to be flat-footed. You want to be on your toes, you want to be resting on your heels just like this. Doing it like this, it will not work as well. You can do it like this, but you will be really, really slow, sluggish, and it just won't happen as nicely. Maybe in video games it works, but for our dancing, in our purpose, it won't. Okay, so here on our toes, and if you guys remember in the previous video, we want to get our balance. And to just do a quick review, you put your leg out, back, out, and back. Those are the basics that you'll need to do to learn this. Okay, for this tutorial, our hands go back, our legs are gonna switch at the same time. Okay, so let's try that. Ready? We're gonna go here, and our hands are gonna go back, and we're gonna switch. We're gonna lift ourselves up, and we're gonna go back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, right? If you notice right now, we're kind of like having to use a lot of our muscles, our arms, to shift our weight forward, okay? For this variation, we want to use our leg to swing forward and allow us to pull our weight forward as we do it. From here, when we scoot back, this leg is going to go up, and this leg is gonna kick forward. And when we kick forward, we're gonna bend our arms and we're gonna push forward like that. So our leg is gonna really help us swing forward, and our arms are just gonna give us a nice little push to go forward. Okay? Let's just try that without doing any type of jump. Ready? Just go forward. One more time, kick, push. One more time, kick, push. Okay? Now let's try it. Ready? Without moving our legs much, let's try to shift our weight forward. Ready? Push. Try to get up. Okay? One more time. Kick. Get ourselves up. One more time from sitting. Push. Get ourselves up. So, in slow motion, let's try it. Ready? Leg out. And we go back and forward. Right? Not using our legs' momentum yet. Go back and forward, just kind of walking through. Back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Okay, again, take a seat, roll our ankles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so right now we're kind of just outlining this move, right? So that it's kind of set in our mind, so when we do it faster, it becomes a little bit easier. Let's do it again. Let's do it 10 times, okay? Here we go. Ready? Our leg is out. We go back, 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, back, 9, back, 10. All right, give yourself a break. This time let's rotate our knees, lean back and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, one more time slow, and I think you might already feel like an urge to go faster. Okay, but as we do this, we'll get better. Okay, so here, let's go. Ready? And we start forward, shift our weight back, go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even do a pose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, nice job. So again, the reason why I was doing freezes is it's actually a good opportunity to strike a pose. So as you're practicing slow, try to strike freezes. It'll again help it kind of like move along nicely and help your form actually look a lot nicer when you do it fast. Okay, so we are now at the point where we could actually increase our speed, but let's not forget to make that pause. Okay, so this time let's really exercise that pause. When we go back, come forward, pause, back, boom, right? So it kind of makes more of like a back, boom, back, boom, back, boom. Okay, let's try it. We're gonna do 10 total. Again, you don't have to go super fast, but let's really try to work on that swinging motion when we go back. Okay, here we go. Find your space. Make sure your toes are not hurting. Wiggle them a little bit. Okay, and again, starting position from here. And using our leg to pull ourselves forward and back. Ready? We go 1, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, 5, pause, 6, pause, 7, pause, 8, pause, 9, pause, 10, pause. Nice job, you guys. You might start feeling some work in your triceps because your triceps are pushing yourself every single time, right? So you're gonna feel a little bit of work there, which is great. You might have some big old triceps by the end of this. The other thing that I'm noticing, I have a sweaty feet problem, so and a dirty feet problem. As I'm doing this, I'm actually slipping a little bit, so just kind of be aware of that. If you got sweaty feet like me, you might want to have a fan on or something like that to help control the humidity. Let's try it again. Let's try to, again, increase our speed. Let's try to learn this rhythm a little bit better. And this time, let's make that pause clap, right? So we know how we gotta hold that clap. Okay, and you'll see a lot of people do this where they clap in the front, okay? And it really just kind of simulates a pause, okay? Let's try it this time with the clap. Ready? Leg out. Ooh, already slipping. I'll try my best. Ready? And we go back. I lost count, I'm sorry. But I think that was good. I started slipping a little bit, but it was okay. Now that we're starting to get the rhythm down, we're starting to understand the flow of it. Now, this time you do whatever. If you wanna do a clap, if you wanna do a point, some type of freeze, you know, show your own style while you're doing it and have fun with it, okay? Again, go at your own speed, but make sure you have a consistent rhythm to that move, right? That's what we want to understand, the rhythm of it. Once we gain the rhythm, once we gain the control, once we get the understanding, the move will start to look a little bit more flawless. And let's go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, you guys. So like I mentioned, this isn't a move that just happens overnight, right? Nothing happens overnight, right? Except for sleeping. So you gotta make sure that you put in the work. As you start practicing this more, your muscle memory starts to kick in, you start to learn it better, you start to develop these skills, the rhythm, all that, and it becomes flawless and easy. Our homework for today is to practice this 200 times, okay? Do 200 of them, right? It might sound like a lot, but once you get through that, you're gonna start understanding it better. You're gonna start knowing it and really like internalizing the movement. You could do 20 of them a day, you could do 50 of them a day, you could do 100 a day, whatever seems reasonable for you. But before the end of this week, get through 200. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. And if you guys want to support this channel, you can do so by leaving a comment, pressing like, subscribe to this channel, share it with a friend. And if you want to support this channel even more, you could do so by hopping on my Patreon as a supporter. You could also join my weekly breaking class or my monthly master class where we learn harder and more difficult moves. Lastly, if you're out of toilet paper and you need something to clean yourself in the bathroom, grab yourself a Tushy bidet. Instead of using toilet paper, you use a little bit of water. You end up nice, clean, and silky smooth. All right? Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.